What if I told you the $200 you're about to spend on a motorcycle Bluetooth headset is completely wasted money? After analyzing thousands of reviews and speaking with professional riders, I've uncovered which 2025 headsets actually deliver, and which ones are just expensive paperweights. One model even has a feature that saved a rider's life last month. Before we dive in, make sure you click the links in the description for the most up-to-date prices and exclusive deals. These prices change constantly, and I keep that information updated weekly. Freedom on two wheels is one of life's greatest pleasures. But let's be honest, being disconnected isn't always ideal. That's where Bluetooth headsets come in, transforming your ride with music, navigation, and communication capabilities. I've spent the last 3 months deeply researching every major motorcycle Bluetooth headset on the market. I've analyzed rider experiences through thunderstorms, desert heat, and everything in between. I've collected data on call quality at 70 miles per hour, streaming performance through mountain passes, and group coordination across state lines. And I've discovered that not all Bluetooth headsets are created equal, not even close. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 best options for 2025, with real-world insights you won't find in the marketing materials. Let's start with what might be the most impressive innovation in motorcycle tech this year, the Cardo Packtalk Pro. The research shows that the Packtalk Pro is truly different. Riders report that the magnetic air mount system takes seconds to attach. No more fumbling with clamps and screws. But what really sets this unit apart is something you hopefully never have to use: crash detection. Here's how it works. Built-in sensors detect crash-level impacts, and through the Cardo Connect app and cloud service, it can automatically alert your emergency contacts with your GPS location. According to user tests, when simulating a drop with an empty helmet, emergency contacts received alerts with exact coordinates within 30 seconds. When it comes to sound quality, riders rave about the 45mm JBL speakers, delivering what many describe as concert-level audio. Even at highway speeds with wind noise, music reportedly sounds rich and clear. Many users could distinguish bass lines that disappeared on other units. But it's not all perfect. User reviews consistently mention that the voice command system requires specific syntax. Saying, "Hey Cardo, play music" works, but "Hey Cardo, turn on my tunes" doesn't. And multiple riders report that wearing thicker winter gloves makes the buttons frustratingly difficult to operate. Is it worth the premium price? If safety features and audio quality are your top priorities, the consensus among experienced riders suggests it absolutely is. This is the headset most frequently recommended by daily commuters. Next up, Cardo Packtalk Edge. If the Pro's price makes you wince, the Packtalk Edge might be your sweet spot. At $60 less, you still get JBL speakers 40mm instead of 45mm, and that sleek air mount system. What stands out in rider reviews is the dynamic mesh technology. During a documented 12-person group ride through mountains, riders could seamlessly join and leave the communication network without disrupting everyone else. When 2 riders fell behind after a gas stop, they automatically reconnected once back in range. The Edge has a slimmer profile than the Pro, which makes it nearly invisible on most helmets according to user photos. However, you will sacrifice the crash detection system, a feature many reviewers have grown to value highly. And like its bigger brother, users consistently report a bit of a learning curve with multiple buttons to master. For group rides and those who value a streamlined look, expert reviewers suggest this is your best bet without spending top dollar. The Sena 50R is a more budget-friendly territory, but don't mistake less expensive for less capable. According to the research, the Sena 50R delivers impressive performance for under $300. Expert reviews indicate the Harman Cardan speakers don't quite match the JBL units in the Cardo models, but they come impressively close. Where the 50R truly shines according to users is in simplicity. The setup is reportedly the easiest of any unit available. Pair once and forget it. The app interface is described as clean and intuitive, making adjustments simple even for tech-averse riders. Multiple long-distance riders report that during 3-day trips covering over 1,000 miles, the battery never gave them anxiety, easily lasting the entire day's ride with power to spare. The Mesh 2.0 intercom maintained connections across a claimed 1.2-mile range, though in real-world conditions with hills and curves, riders found it reliable to about 0.8 miles. One genuine complaint appearing in multiple reviews: incoming calls disrupt everything else happening with little warning. A bit jarring when you're in the zone on a beautiful stretch of road. For riders who want solid performance without complexity, the expert consensus suggests the 50R deserves serious consideration. Let me be straight with you, the 20S Evo is showing its age. It's been around for years with minimal updates, so why is it still on this list? Because according to budget-conscious riders, it offers remarkable value. At just under $225, you get universal helmet compatibility, reliable audio, and an 8-way intercom system that works across a respectable range. Review aggregation from a group of 6 riders showed communications remained clear up to about 3/4 of a mile separation. The 40mm HD speakers won't blow you away like the JBL or Harman Kardon options, according to audio experts, but they deliver clear, functional audio for music, calls, and GPS directions. Many users particularly appreciate the voice command functionality, which performs surprisingly well for a unit at this price point. The biggest drawbacks, according to user feedback, are the bulky external unit that sticks out from your helmet and the lack of integrated mesh capabilities. Adding mesh requires a $99 adapter. But if you're looking to get into the Bluetooth world without breaking the bank, reviewer consensus suggests the 20S Evo remains a solid entry point. The Freecom 4X occupies an interesting middle ground, and reading through countless reviews, one thought keeps emerging: this is the headset for couples who ride together. Why? For starters, it includes a second helmet kit in the box, an immediate money saver. The 40mm JBL speakers deliver excellent audio quality according to audiophile riders, and the live intercom system connects up to 4 riders. For a couple or small group of riding buddies, users consistently call this perfect. The natural voice operation system works reliably even at highway speeds, according to wind tunnel tests. Riders report being able to change tracks, adjust volume, or answer calls without taking hands off the grips, a significant safety advantage. The IP67 waterproof rating has been put to the test in multiple real-world scenarios. One rider documented an unexpected downpour that had them drenched for over an hour, with the unit continuing to work flawlessly while everything else was waterlogged. The limitation, of course, is in the name. You're capped at 4 connected devices. For many riders, reviews suggest that's plenty, but if you regularly ride with larger groups, you might find this restrictive. For couples and small groups who value sound quality and weatherproofing, user data indicates the Freecom 4X hits a sweet spot of features and affordability. Now we're moving into specialist territory. The SRL2 isn't for everyone. It's specifically designed for Shoei GT Air 2 and Neotech 2 helmets. If you don't own one of these helmets, you can skip ahead. But if you do have a compatible Shoei, the SRL2 offers something special according to integration tests. Total integration. This isn't an add-on that clamps to your helmet. It becomes part of your helmet. The installation takes about 15 minutes according to timing tests, and once complete, reviewers consistently note you'd barely know it's there. Users appreciate the clean, streamlined look and the way the controls integrated with the helmet design. It uses the standard Sena platform for connectivity, supporting 8-way intercom across a 1.6-kilometer range. The downside? Multiple reviewers point out that when your battery dies, you're charging your entire helmet, not just popping off a unit to charge separately. This can be inconvenient if you're on a multi-day trip with limited accommodation stays. For Shoei owners who prioritize a factory-installed look and feel, professional reviews suggest this purpose-built solution is worth the premium. The newest member of the integrated Sena family, the SRL3, takes everything good about the SRL2 and adds mesh intercom plus Harman Kardon speakers. It's compatible with the newest Shoei models, GT Air 3, Neotech 3, and J Cruise 3. According to Neotech 3 owners, installing this unit creates what feels like a helmet from the future. There's virtually no external evidence of the communication system, yet you get premium audio and cutting-edge connectivity. Sound quality experts report that the Harman Kardon speakers are exceptional, noticeably better than the standard speakers in the SRL2. The mesh intercom system connects seamlessly with other mesh-capable headsets, regardless of brand, according to cross-platform testing. Where the SRL3 falls short, according to user feedback, is in its voice command system and button layout. Voice commands are rigid and sometimes struggle in noisy environments. And if you're wearing thicker gloves, many riders find the recessed buttons challenging to operate. Is it worth the price? If you've already invested in a premium Shoei helmet and want a communication system that maintains its sleek design, expert reviewers say absolutely. Otherwise, the research suggests you can find better value elsewhere. So, which headset should you choose? Let me break it down based on riding styles. And if you primarily ride solo and just want music and GPS, the data shows the Freecom 4X gives you excellent audio and voice control at a reasonable price. For group rides with more than 4 riders, expert consensus recommends investing in the mesh technology of either the Cardo Packtalk Edge or Sena 50R. If you're concerned about safety, and we all should be, the crash detection in the Cardo Packtalk Pro is genuinely innovative and potentially life-saving according to emergency response experts. And if you own a compatible Shoei helmet, integration specialists agree the look and feel of the SRL3 can't be beaten. Remember to check the links in the description for current pricing and deals, as these do fluctuate. Whichever option you choose, all the research points to one conclusion: a quality Bluetooth headset will transform your riding experience. The ability to stay connected, navigate confidently, and communicate clearly makes every journey safer and more enjoyable.